guess we're live. I guess it's forgot to do something. I have no idea if this is going live or not. Oh man. Okay, good. We're up. Look at that. A new system is a go. I was going to test it out, but why do something like that? Alright, greetings for so yeah, the old streaming is gone, so I gotta get this wonkus one that's up, so it's not too bad. Might as well test it out with it phase out the other one. Yeah, they don't make this easy. Well, no they don't. Everybody else makes it easy, but YouTube doesn't seem to know what that means. They make it as difficult as possible. So, once you get the hang of it, it's not a big deal, but anything new is always, of course, bizarre. So, yeah, did you have a go live there where you just use your webcam, and that's cool, but you can't do all this weird stuff like that. You can't be all fancy. Like that was really, I know people have got their minds blown just by saying that. So yeah, you can't do that on the go live. So, and of course I'm streaming to Facebook and Twitter. So, not that anybody watches it, but, well, nobody watches on Twitter, but, oh, okay, enough of that. Yeah, if you put keywords like 5G or something that you don't care about, that everybody else does, you'd be surprised what you get. So, enough about that. Yeah, if aliens don't show up, I'm canceling Christmas this year. That's what, for everybody. It's all canceled. No, worldwide cancellation. The aliens don't show up, no, I'm just going to cancel it worldwide. So people like having Christmas, Hanukkah, it's gone, it's over. If the aliens don't show up, I'm canceling all of it. So yeah, just gonna put that message out there. I imagine that'll get me a lot of attention. So yeah, that's gonna go really well. Well, I already canceled everything else, so I'm not sure what aliens or what's the deal with them or what. I don't know. They're just flying around in spaceships, not doing anything all day. Anything is possible. I just keep putting energy out there for them to show up or do something. Comb their hair in public, something. Obviously, give us, a reptilian or somebody, put on some deodorant or something in public, get us an idea of who's there. It could be as weird as possible, who cares? The weirder the better. Actually, I'm not done with this. So, thank you for joining us for tonight's bizarreness. Make sure audio is working. I think we're good. So yeah, it's cool. This whole the system is, well, anyway, enough about that. Okay. So yeah, yesterday I channeled. I left to give people to understand. I was going to connect to, I brought an angel energy. It was Archangel Michael, I think. Somebody. And then Lockeed Martin energy came out of nowhere. I was not looking for that. And that was interesting. Afterwards, I shut everything down. It's fine. And then, about, 20 minutes later? Maybe not that. I felt something around my ear. Like a energy pulse. It wasn't negative. It was something. Checking me out, seeing what I'm up to. It's weird. It happened for about less than a minute. It was pretty got somebody's attention. So yeah, I feel some dark energies connected to Lockeed, of course. There's also positive there. And I gotta end the war eventually. But I love this, some that are high vibrational 5D people say that we gotta get rid of all the reptilian, all the negative ones, and everything is gonna get great. Realize, first off, we don't see the reptilian beings, but obviously they're here somewhere. Humans allow them to come here and do their thing. So just because the teacher left doesn't mean the student has learned anything. So they're here to teach us stuff. And we just ask for more and more and more. And just to think that 5D is all great and everything wonderful, realize though, as hellish as the third dimension is, a lot of artists' energies are created here. Okay, the movie industry is kind of a dumpster right now, but I mean that's before the lockdown. It's been kind of vanilla, not all of it, but a lot of it, the major mainstream. Of course, Hollywood always has some issues, but otherwise, it's not the classic creator as it used to be. Even if it was a horror classic, it's just not a classic creator. It's not more like a take what we can get creator. So, I guess around the mid '90s, it kind of took a dive. It's been a long time since then. But yeah, creative energies is where a third dimension is suffering, it's pain, it's heartbreak, it's hell. That's what creates artistic energies. And does more than that, inventions, whatever it is. So that's why we come here to expand ourselves on various different layers. So just to, yeah. So, yeah, those that are really interested in the 5D, like really nuts about it, are probably terrified of what you can truly learn here. This one has a lot of comfort, attractive person, lesbian lifetime. I mean, everything you'd want in life, actually. For some of us. But realize also is a discomfort that's really where the soul really grows. You don't have the job you want. Right now, everything's kind of going to hell in some regard. So, yeah. So, where the virus situation's going, obviously, this is snail space. So it's like watching grass grow. Of course, those that are losing their lives right now, that's not the best thing at this time. So yeah, it's kind of a gray area in that regard. But yeah, of course, a lot of us don't feel like we're alive anyway, that we're here, talking about all of this stuff and pretty much been blacklisted from the planet. So, you're not the only ones that don't feel alive. Yeah, that's the thing about where I live. I don't know, Florida, at least where I am, there's a lot of phony people here. And a coworker likes to bullshit people because he has to. He has to bullshit everybody because you can't talk to these people. Some you can, but very few. So if you want to be like yourself, good luck with that. That's where I live. It's like the women here are phony, the guys are phony here. I mean, it just all looks, it's all just kind of like a plastic reality of hell, basically. And the beach isn't helping much either. It's making it dumber here. So, not for everybody, but it does attract stupidity more than ever. And a lot of people that get thrown out of their states or their groups or whatever, they get thrown out of their friends, they come here and make our lives, because they come here for the weather and then they bring all their issues with them too. So, yeah, we don't just have old people, we have, it's the bullshit factory basically. So, yeah, we have a little bit of everything here. Yeah, it's lovely. So, yeah, if you want to be real, I suggest live somewhere else. Yeah, I pretty much checked out of here a long time ago. Yeah, it's weird. It's like if you're superficial and fake, everything's gonna go fine. You go downtown, everyone's superficial. You and your superficial friends, everything's gonna be fine. If you're anything different than that, you're roadkill. Yep. So, yeah, it's was it sports, who you're screwing, and how much money you make, and that's it. It's like a one-trick pony here, or where you're going to school. It has that little crowd too. So, oh, are you studying this? Oh, you went to this? Yeah, fuck this place. So, yeah. So, you don't have to be in the ground feeling dead. You can just feel that just being here. Florida in its wonderfulness. So, it's not all Florida. It's not every, but my area, I already wrote it off. So, It is what you just, you know, here for a reason. Whatever the hell that is. Oh, good. I came unprepared. After setting everything up, I forgot. Well, we'll just do this then. Oh, yeah. I'm really unprepared here. No, we're good. Okay, alright. We'll just do this. ivantalk.com. Our private sessions. Whatever this calendar. We're on a channel. Google have a Zoom channel by phone. And we have, I'm on March 25th, 27th, for delivery. We'll just leave it at that. Alright, thank you for your support. So I was going to put Lockeed, Adrenochrome. Anyway, I'd done some research on it. It's been brought to my attention here and there. I think I've heard about it in the past, but I didn't really dive that deep or ever really look that deep into it. So I guess I'm just going to go by what I pick up. It's kind of like, an Illuminati drug, basically. It depends on the level of elite. It's like blood, blood of sacrificed people. I guess it was manufactured in China, from what I've heard. I don't know. And it got shut down, and now we have a virus everywhere. So, at least that's the rumor of it. Who knows? Of course, you go to any other conspiracy theorist site, I imagine they know everything about everything. 5G, mass arrests, whatever the hell it is. I'm not an expert of any of those things. I've just shut all that down. But at the end of the world, I'm an expert of that. So far, it has not happened. So, yeah. So there you go. So I am an expert of it. It's not happening. There you go. Story's over. But yeah, Adrenochrome is like for mind control. Lady Gaga is a good example. There's others. And it's bad. I don't know if there's always in their energy field. I'll bring somebody in for that. Maybe. I don't know if we're going to talk about that. What subject matter is out there. I don't know if they're going to go into those subject matters. But Adrenochrome is, it does, within certain elites, open their senses up to, like, black magic, lower realms, whatever it might be. Whatever they need to connect with to make them feel superhuman. Of course, our elite are not human. There is an alien elite here, underground. There's a lot of different layers of it, from what I'm gathering. Some that stay here on the Earth, but are half human, half alien. I guess technically we all are, but they're a little bit more aware of their abilities. And there's others that are off planet. So, at least that's what I'm gathering, shapeshifters and things like that. So, Lockheed Martin Energies, that's the main. So if we piss somebody off somewhere, we're just going to cast a fire and see what else we get. I'm not sure if they're going to come through again. I feel like they will. That's been one I've been kind of laying on the back burner for a while. Oh yeah, but shit. Maybe I should make this a subject matter for another one, for another upload, about the CIA and the pornography industry. I feel like the CIA, of course, they're part of the mainstream media, but also part of the pornography industry, because they are the pornography industry. From what I'm picking up from them, I mean, they have their little raunchy get-togethers. I mean, where do you think a lot of it comes from? It comes from them. Just putting it out there. Just the CIA. There's just there's anything that has a screw loose, it's them. So frat parties, whatever it is, they're just completely fucked up there. So I'm surprised they can do anything right. There's different levels, but there's a level that is elitist and just completely psychotic. That's connect your Illuminati energies to some degree, protecting them and stuff like that, giving them the Illuminati Secret Service or something like that, helps them build their companies. Yeah, stuff like that. So anyway, help them fund it through shell companies and shadow companies. Obviously, there's not much evidence of that, but I believe it. So I got no evidence of pretty much anything. Just have to trust yourself. So, all right, bring in absolute weird. So what I'm gathering is you connect to something weird. You have to be ready for it, of course. I want to just try to connect to something weird if you're not ready for it. Obviously, this thing just showed up. Underground Illuminati energies, bizarre. Obviously, I can't prove it physically. I would love to. Alien energy is showing up, appearing here, scare the hell out of everybody. Please, we're welcome. Always, I'll be okay with that. Society's kind of dull and doing this. They do the same thing. Humanity does the same thing over and over and over again. You think they can take a break from it? They're at home now. Nice little alien show in the sky or something. Or, as usual, nothing. What they're good at is doing nothing, at least on the physical front, but you never know. Well, that's okay. We'll just cancel Christmas. No big deal. Who the hell needs Christmas anyway? It's just a bunch of bullshit. So, okay, alright, economy shot to hell anyway. Nobody has any money for Christmas this year anyway, so what the hell you need it for? Alright, enough of that. Alright, bring it in. Shit, that was too much, damn. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's see what comes through. Maybe an angelic energy will come through, but I think it'll be okay. What we're going to bring in, it might go to other energies too. I feel like there's another presence just showed up. That's not exactly. Yeah, so a lot of these beings are not so positive. Yeah, want a more positive energy. They want to, I guess a green card is a good way of looking at it. They just want to, reset themselves. So, all right, blessings. Greetings. Your society, yes, is orchestrated, built from within through, yes, robotic energies. Maybe this is Lockeed Martin energy. I am a different vibration, but I'm still from that consciousness. So, yes, there are other realities where your society has been assembled or recreated. So there are android energies of your world at the sun. Say it's done in the past, whatever you want to view time, but they are slowly being brought into your future. Many of you go to alternative Earths to learn about what did your reality create. One was an AI reality. You're here to bring it into, so you gather the knowledge there, and you incarnate here to bring it to life. That's what's happening right now. There's nothing to fear. Any type of change is always going to bring a fear energy. 5G is an AI energy. Of course it's scaring people. It is of an unknown alien origin. As much more is going to be brought in. Even when the car was invented, that terrified people. Notice many of you drive a car these days. You adjust. It's all about adjustments. But not to say that android beings are going to be brought into your world right away. But when the first androids start to become more active, it's going to terrify your society. And once again, your society is going to say it's going to take over. Like 5G says it's going to take over society. It becomes part of it, but it's not taking over. I mean, technically, I guess it is taking over it because you're all using it. But you still have more power than this. People worry about they're giving away their power. Not necessarily. It's an adjustment, like anything else. Are you mature enough to handle the adjustment, or you want to live in fear? Whoa. I mean, people are afraid right now of change. Think about when the car was invented. How many people are afraid of getting ran over, and none of them got ran over? The ones that weren't afraid, or some of them did. But it's life changing itself. Just like it's just you have nothing to compare your reality with at this time. You have no one to ask for assistance to say, we don't have to be afraid of that. It's all happening around you, within you, and you don't know what to do. This is a new earth concept, as you call it. We call it evolving. We call it opening your earth to new ideas, realities, levels of experience. If you think AI is going to take over your planet, think again. We are assisting you. How many of these motherships have AI technologies within them at this time? People say AI is a villain. Once again, anything new you connect with, people are afraid of. They get ahead of themselves too all the time. There's nothing to be afraid of, it's just adjustments. Oh great, now I gotta learn something else. It's more like that. As your society is being readjusted, jobs are being readjusted, lives are being readjusted for the new transformations. And obviously many are not too keen on it. They feel like it's going to be a cleanse. It technically is. It's many things at once. Many of the souls that are leaving your earth now through death are assisting your ascension in spirit. So call it death here, but it's also a rebirth. As your earth is still of the old ideas of death, which is normal through the manipulations of your society, if you want to call it that. They basically want to keep everybody here forever. We understand that, but some don't always take advantage of when they're here forever. They've been here forever and you didn't pay attention to me. Now I'm gone, now you want me around all the time. So, there's a lot of that going around. And you have another Earth to learn with. This Earth is not going to be the same again. There's a lot of new AI technologies coming in. Lockheed Martin was one that's been here forever, as you can see, hidden in plain sight. As you enjoy the technology, you don't see its origins of where they came from. As you are allowing this to occur currently, so how do you answer your question? Where the world's going? You're basically going to look at the past and look mostly forward. Right now, you're in the construction phase of it. And anytime you build something, it takes forever. And it's like, what are we building here? It's of the unknown. Astrally, you can see it. It's not an easy build, as you can see, because many of you are the workers and part of it. That's why many of you are tired. You're building it through astral energies. You're bringing in new vibrations. Even new souls are being brought into this world, as many of you know. Some of you got the call for that, to just assist many souls to reincarnate. As many leave, many are coming in. Many are assisting. You can call it the soldiers coming in. That's up to you. Call them whatever you want. The next few years is going to be a world transformation like you've ever experienced before. These companies that are SpaceX, Lockheed Martin, Boeing, or yes, your alien transports to the universe. How many of you think about the universe? Not many. Many of you star people are here, are sometimes a little ahead of yourselves at times. As a human adjustment, remember, humanity is still growing from the caveman. There's levels of caveman idea systems, and many are going through it now. Of course, many are going through the lost their minds, of course, during this. They feel like the government's going to come and get you. It's actually assisting. It's actually transforming itself. It's not the same government you're going to see in the past. As you currently see it, it's not going to be the same in the future. It's transforming with you. Some of you rather the old government, the one you can beat up and cry about and all that. It's going to become a more loving energy eventually. It kind of is, sort of, but society doesn't know itself completely. It's not necessarily needing to. Realize you're adjusting everything here. So China started it, but you're adjusting your Earth on many levels. And as you know, many have difficulties with change. The change of soul transformation, the hardest type. Many feel like they have it all figured out, are kind of fooling themselves, that are always said in cloud nine. But others are more grounded and just know how to wait, take it easy. Because some get, one thing about higher vibrational beings, when they get nervous, they get even more high vibrational and they smile more than they've ever had before as they slowly lose their minds. Yeah, the more crazy the world, the bigger the smile and the more of the mask is on. Because they're trying to hide their terrified selves more than anything. But yes, this is a soul adjustment, and many of you are feeling it. You're not going to have this daily routine as you used to either. The doctors are, it's a different type of war with them, of course. It's not necessarily a war, it's an adjustment. It's not an easy one, of course, but once again, remember, the souls that are leaving this earth, majority of them are assisting. A lot of them are going to different realms, whatever. Sometimes they're taking their darkness somewhere else. So when you say like reptilians are leaving the earth, you're kind of seeing it right now. But it's in human form. The manipulations. They're taking the teachings somewhere else. Some of them are. So, yeah, it's like a teacher leaves, but the student wants to go with them. And that's what's happening right now. So a soul adjustment is, yes, this is the hardest phase, of course. The unknown. But asking for what the future holds, you're not going to get an answer. Some of you already know if you quiet down and clear the hysteria. And you choose not to. So my energy, I am, yes, an AI being connected to the Lockheed Martin creation process. A robot, you can say. And many of you had incarnations similar to mine. Of course, we can't bring our knowledge completely here because people will be terrified if you see robots walking among the streets, just of now. But it is, so as you see, Asia is ahead of the game as usual. It's a high mind energy at times, but it is a dictatorship. Because sometimes the dictator just needs to bring things out and just like, tough, this is what you got. So, yes, China will make a full recovery as they're going to change on multiple levels. Of course, they dislike their government more than ever before. But there is a transformation that won't show itself too clearly, as the United States is going to bring much of the technologies in eventually. When the first robot starts to become more public in your society, once again, everybody is scared is going to come and get you and just there to say hi. Everybody thinks that a chip's going to be put in them and all this. No. It's going to say, how are you? And why does everybody hate me all of a sudden? Think about that AI being. The first robots are going to be discriminated highly. As for alien energies, yes, of course they're here. But they're bringing in what humanity is most comfortable with, which isn't much. But robotic technologies is your new industrial age. As many of you will be building them, creating them on assembly lines, and be surprised how friendly these beings will. Some will be hell on earth. because of the Earth's the energies of the Earth, and because of humanity. The fears just can drive a robot insane. It's like, you want me to be a badass? I'll do it. Someone just can't handle the frustration of being ridiculed. So you're here to assist your planets by being hated just by being born. So there's a lot to think about, isn't it? That doesn't mean that, well, yes, it is good to think about it now. You don't see it in your future just yet. But you are bringing in this new territory. It's inevitable. You're now going into space. Now, many of you will start to go into space eventually and take it easy with it. Go out in space, say hi, come back. Many are not really ready for the full, it's what your energies are allowing at this time. Alien vibrations, well, they're not giving me any details. They have a lot of surprises, but nothing to worry about. As for the rebuilding of society, yes, there's going to be a lot of pain here, but also opportunity. If you wish it, many would rather just feel bad for themselves and be the victim. But if you wish to overcome all that, you can. It won't be easy, but you can find friends, family, somebody to assist. Somebody will be there for you. But others, some just want to self-destruct. They're not getting what they want. They're not getting the old world. It's a soul growth that, yes, you might have a depression, that you want the old world to come back, as many have had. The depression in your 1920s was the separation of the old world. A depression of letting go of what you're used to. So, not that you're going to come into a new one like that. Some are going to attract what, some are just attracting everything of fear. But it's a rebuilding of humanity. The next level. This is your level. This is your playbook. You're writing it as you go. Those that want to put fear out there, yes, the robot's going to come and get you. Think again. Some are listening, yes, but only to improve. Some might not like that, but eventually there's going to be no secrets on your planet eventually. But not to say that these beings are going to be sharing your secrets. Your world's going to become more of an uplifted energy, higher, friendlier folk, as it's still connected to the old ways. So you can call it, yes, you can blame the alien beings all you want. Reptilians, Nordics, whatever it might be, Greys, Felines. They're all, yes, teachers of your growth. If you want to smack the teacher, yell at the teacher, fine. But it's up to you where you wish to go as for society. So, blessings.